Hello. I have one viewer. That was myself, I think. It has been a long time, y'all. It's been a long time. I feel like forever since I have been on here visiting with my friends. My friends. I forgot I had that. Is that pretty? I like that. I'm going to make a pair of earrings with that. It was on clearance at Hobby Lobby, in case you can see me. I think that's really pretty. I'm just going to add the little hooks to it, and I've got me a pair of earrings. Okay. This was 99 cents also at Hobby Lobby. I just happened to see I had these things laying down here. Look at that. That would match what I have on, huh? Okay, so let's get to busy to do the things that I haven't done. And let's hope that I haven't forgotten how to do the things that I haven't done. I also got this for $1.49 at Hobby Lobby. It's like a bunch of keys. We can do a lot of stuff with that, can't we? Hello, Deb. If I had known you were going to show up on my page, I would have worn the earrings. They don't match, though, what I have on. So I made these. I'm kind of, but I was just saying, I found these at Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I think they will make earrings, big earrings. Anyway, that's not what we're here for tonight. We're here to craft. We're here to make a project, and we're going to put this. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for paying my page a visit. I haven't been doing lives. I've been kind of trying to hang in with just posting little postings and trying to keep, I don't have an algorithm, but you know what? I have fun with doing what I'm doing. I am going to put this transfer tonight onto this pallet board, and I love this board. So it's going to go on there perfectly. And it is one of our club transfers for this month, actually, and it's going to be kind of a neat one, I think. It's got a lot of versatility. This could be utilized in a lot of ways, I think. I can see this on towels, on dish towels, on tea towels. I think it would look really good on tea towels. And I found this the other day at the Dollar Tree. I know a lot of people had already gotten them, but I was a little late getting to the store to get that. But I got that, and you know, I'm gonna kind of incorporate this on the shelf along with this pig. Too bad I don't have a chicken. I don't know that they had chickens, but I did get a cow and a pig. I don't know what else they had because I was kind of late to the Dollar Tree Plus to get those things, and the Dollar Tree Plus that I went to in my little town leaves a lot to be desired. So anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit of fuzz on this so that it won't adhere too tightly. I want it to adhere, but I don't want it to be so hard to remove that it pulls paste with it. So the plan is to use the colors that come with this club, this month's club. If you were in the club comes to you with the transfer comes. All you need is a surface, and I'm using this surface. This is our 9x12 pallet board, and these work well as a tray. Put handles on them. And this would fit inside it if I wanted to put it and make a tray, but I didn't want to make a tray, but they make a nice tray as well. So I was going to have my husband really sand it down to a very distressed look. And then I decided I have more bright in my kitchen area, bright white, than I do the distress. So that's why I didn't do that, but I like the distressed look. I really do. So I'm just going to place this on here. This is going to be so cute. So the colors, if I put this crooked, I will be very upset with myself, y'all. So upset with myself. Hopefully, if you join me, you'll tell me where you're watching from. If you're coming in later and it's on replay, please put hashtag replay so I can respond and know that I had visitors. So it is 8:20 Eastern Time. I had American Legion Auxiliary meeting tonight. And then I came home and I got wrapped up in trying to feed the dog. We have a needy dog and special diet and all that. So I fed her, and then I got sidetracked, and I'm so happy to be on here. I really am. So this color is Sage, and this is one of the colors. When you get the club, you get the transfer and 3 packets of paste. And they're little packets. In fact, they look like this. They're like this. And they do have a lot of, in Utah, that's a good place to be. You know, our company, our mother company is in Utah. My other direct sales company's in Utah too. Utah must have a lot of business going on in Utah. I have not been to Utah except to go through. I have not stopped. I've always wanted to stop and stop in Salt Lake City, and I've not, in our driving, we've not come in that direction, but one of these days. So, like I said, the packets, there's 3 different colors will come with it, or 3 colors. This one is bark. It's like a brown, black, and sage. And I looked at the sample, and I was trying to figure out what did they do, how did they do that. So as far as how did they use those colors, my mind would have gone a different way than what I think it was in the when I looked at it. Hold on, I'm going to go to my spot where I can actually see it. So the sage is going to go on here on the buffalo check part. See, I would have totally done that different because I'm different, but everybody does their own thing. And so the way, if I play it, you won't hear it. That's right. So I'm going to take the sage. Let's get busy because this is not getting anything done. I'm simply taking a squeegee and I'm just spreading paste. I know that that many people have seen demonstrations and done had things done with transfers and stencils and paste, and it's just a lot out there. The market is huge these days. I'm just going to put, I have a lot on my squeegee that I didn't need. So I'm kind of scraping it up and going to take it on down the road here. Let's take it on down the road. So hopefully you've had a wonderful Monday. I am not employed. I need to be employed, but I'm not employed. I'm retired. But if anybody's got a good job for me, just let me know. Message me. I need to make some money to support all my habits. Anyway, I don't have a job, so I don't have that Monday thing. And after 5 years, because it's been 5 years now, we have been here in South Carolina for 5 years. And I retired 5 years ago in California and came back to my hometown. And the best thing about retirement is Monday mornings. Monday mornings. You cannot imagine how good Monday morning is. You just cannot imagine. It's like, okay, I don't have to worry. I don't have to go to bed too early, and I don't have to worry about, did I have everything already? Got all my clothes set, got all my things ready for work Monday morning, because I don't have to do that. And I try my best not to schedule anything on Monday morning if I can help it. That way I can kind of stay true to the retirement thing. So I am going to go ahead right now, because I've been talking, and I'm going to pull the transfer just a little bit as I go to make sure this is a distressed print, so it's got it will have the effect and look like it might be missing things, but it's not. I wanted to go back here. So in doing this, I'm just making sure that my paste is not drying because I've been talking, and I'm gonna let you see. The peel and reveal is always kind of fun. And you're right, crafting is not. Oh, you work from home. You know what? I never had that privilege. Actually, with my old job, I was the only one that did it. So when I did finally travel a little bit, when my husband and I, when I got married, my second marriage, I had to work remotely from wherever, in a pickup, in a motel room, wherever. So this is what we have when we get that much done. I did have to do, I did billing, and I worked for medical, for a nursing home actually, and I did have to do billing, and we did have weekly billing, so I was never free of it really. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I learned how to become a computer whiz and work on the road remotely. So I kind of know a little bit of remote working, but not to the extent that so many people, when we had the COVID come through and shut us down kind of, and so many people, fortunately, they were able to work from, and now they are still working from home. So that's kind of a bonus. There's a lot of jokes about that. I remember the jokes about people that are that they used to show it on TV. They're sitting in their skivvies, and the guys are with a suit and tie on. It was kind of funny, but it's kind of like, oh, okay. It's just what the Zoom can see, and it's kind of like you see all those pictures of them zooming from their home when there's like this huge mess all around them, but you can only see that little zoom part there. You can't see you can't see anything else. So that's really interesting to think, and there's so many people now that work from home. But yes, you should have time away. And I sadly was like literally on call all the time. Sometimes I felt special or honored that they needed me, but then that can get to you in a hurry, in a big hurry. I mean, you can really, and having a responsibility like that is a little bit rough. So I'm going to take this bark color, which is brown, and you know what I would have done this with? Red. And my kitchen is pretty bright in case, I mean, I haven't, this home is old, and it's an old kitchen, and it has not been remodeled as of yet. We've made do with what we have, and the house was built in 1957, and the man that built it, it's got everything in it that had it when he built it. And he did woodworking. So I think he built the cabinets and everything, the kitchen cabinets. But I have other dishes that I got when we got married, but I don't use them. I use Pioneer Woman. I am so in love with the colors. Now I have some of the, you know, few years back colors of Pioneer Woman. So they're the brights. So clearly you can tell that I'm going to want to be bright. I would have done this in red, and I should have done it in red. It would have been really neat in red. So here is organic. I want to pull this in a minute. I want to get the pig done and the chicken done, and then we'll get it dry and embellish it and give it some. Now, I'm using a different squeegee each time, but that's because I'm just kind of saving time and not wiping it off with a wipe. One squeegee's enough. One's enough. I did, hopefully you'll kind of check out my site. I'm sure that a lot of the product that we do now is out there, so everybody has had their opportunities to see it. I have been enjoying, Deb, and I'm going to tell you that I've been enjoying doing some primitive type of crafting since I've gotten into this algorithm thing and learning a lot of new craft sites and seeing sites and watching. I am so enthralled with some of the primitives and the rustic. It's not my decor, except at Christmas. Then I try to kind of get that way, vintagey and rustic and primitive. And then I found that a lot of people like that look. I mean, it's a really good look. So my bright, colorful, loud kitchen with the loud Pioneer Woman tablecloth and placemats and towels, tea towels or dish towels. It's loud. But I'm just that kind of person. I'm just kind of a loud person. So, and Deb, I'm going to go back and look because you have something new I saw that I really liked. So I may be in a lot of trouble. Alrighty, here we go. We have done it. I'm excited. I made it work. So this is reusable, probably up to 12 times if you kind of clean it up and you clean it well. I'll take this to the sink later. I clean it both sides, let it dry, back side up, and the tackiness comes right back, and you're ready to go again. Put it back on the backer sheet, put it in the cellophane, and it is ready to go again. So my table is kind of high. I have I have a workbench type table, and I have not yet gotten set up where I can stand and move my my tripod. My room's too small to do that yet, so we're working on it. We're working on it. So there we go. We have, isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. So I, in retrospect, would put the Farm Fresh and the organic in red, in retrospect. And then that would just go fine with the green and the black. I mean, it goes fine anyway. And I did it the way, if you were to get this kit, that's what you would get. Now I thought I would put something on here, and I had thought about putting some wording on it, but I'm just going to leave this and just sit it over to the side on the counter along with this. I'm going to hang this in a little spot and then sit everything right by it on the counter. So I'm going to dry it really quick. This did not take long. I talked, so it took a lot longer than it should have. A lot longer than it should have. But my plan is to incorporate some ribbon. What all did I decide to do with that? Let's see. I've turned my little glue gun on. I'm going to put this twine. We're going to make this twine hang it. And I don't have my staple gun, but we'll glue that. And then I found this at, it was Hobby Lobby, and I thought it would look kind of pretty good with the twine, or the jute and the black. So I had other ideas for it, but they didn't come to fruition. They didn't come to fruition. I want to work on another project later, and I have another pallet board. We have this size. It's a 5x7, and I'm gonna do this and try to work it into a little workshop for Mother's Day. I think that would be neat. It says, "Mom, you are the piece that holds us together." Wouldn't that be cute for kids to make for their mom or their grandma? I think that would be really cute. And I think that would make a really cute workshop, and put a little ribbon embellishment on it. Little, whatever, buttons and bows. I think it'd be really neat. So I have that. And I hope to get a workshop going with that. So this dries pretty quick. It's chalk paste, in case I didn't say that. And I'm Lindell from South Carolina. So I'm getting the vibe of, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this ribbon. I think, I'll tell you what I found. Since I've been watching you crafters, all of these other crafters, that Bodabra was something that comes to mind that I went and got. I have a huge bow maker that's like long. It's a really nice one. I mean, I got it on Amazon a while back, but it makes bigger bows. This Bodabra is just, I love it. So I went right away, as soon as I could, to Hobby Lobby. They didn't have any. They were out of them. And my ears itching, allergies, my throat. I thought I had something. I'm going to try that black and white twine. I was thinking maybe I had something that would, actually this has the green in it. Leaves. I'm going to make this the hanger, I think. I don't know if you can see that. It's green leaves, and it's a pretty good jute. It's sturdy enough, I believe, to hold this. Yeah. I wish I had my stapler, but it's out in my husband's place, in his garage, in his shop. So I'm going to put this down on here and see. We're going to put, I don't want to make it a long, I don't want to make it like a long hanger, like that sticks up really high, because I don't want to take away from anything else. So I think we'll cut it off right here. That takes care of that. My ear itches. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's terrible, isn't it? To have... Who knew I was going to wind up having a little allergy attack here with the itchy ears. Itchy throat. It's itchy ear. Pollen's kind of big. You have two Bodabras? Oh, so you have that wooden one. I love my wooden one. I used it for a long time. But lots of times since I've learned about chippy painting and scrappy bows, I love the Bodabra for that. I just thoroughly love it. It's perfect for fabric bows, for the scrappy fabric ones. I am enjoying that look. I'm thoroughly enjoying that look. So, and the chippy paint look, I was going to try that with this tonight, and then I decided I'm going to be starting later, so I didn't want to go into that kind of project. But my plan had been to paint this a dark not black, but I was going to paint it like gray, a deep gray color, and then I was going to put wax, the candle wax that I've learned to do, like mostly around the edges to distress it, and then sand it. And then put the white plaster, Waverly plaster on, and then sand it. And I think that would have looked really nice too. And then for sure I would have wanted to do red. I think red would have looked better. So let's get this finished before y'all get bored, before you get bored and leave me. Anyway, I thank you and appreciate everyone that joins me. And if you join me after the fact, I appreciate that as well. And I would like to respond to your comments. I hope I've got the right glue in here. I forgot if I had fabric glue. That's the wrong one. I put fabric glue in one of my other glue guns, and I had to just leave that glue gun, and I couldn't use it for anything but fabric, and I haven't glued fabric again since. So okay, let's put a tiny little bow. I think we'll do I think that I own, you know what? I wish I didn't have girls. I didn't have girls, and I should have had girls. I did get granddaughters. I finally got 3 little granddaughters at a time when it was a dysfunctional family time, and my ex-husband and I had them. The twins were 2, and their little sister was 3. And we had all 3 of them. So I had my girls. I did have them. I shouldn't say I didn't. And I'm telling you, I did do them up. I had so much fun with them. This is what I have. I don't know what you call it. This may be the mini one. I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's the only one I saw at Hobby Lobby, but it works. It works good for the small stuff that I'm doing. When I do little stuff, I'm not going to use it for this because I'm going to do an awareness bow. Let me put this back. I'm going to do an awareness bow, and we don't want much. We don't want to overpower this thing. I think just a little awareness bow will be perfect. Let me do this. I could just leave it awareness, huh? That's not bad. That's Hobby Lobby. That's Dollar Tree ribbon, you guys. So here we go. This is a little bit longer, but we don't want big. We didn't want much. We just wanted a little tiny little bow, kind of. And I think we've got what we need. One of them I'll have to cut off. And I'm going to see, I don't know if I want to tie this up with this twine or not. I think I'm going to tie this with the jute and do it that way. So this is going to be so easy, and I'm going to get to tell you guys good night early for everyone. We can go and watch all the other crafters. That's what I want to do. I want to go see everybody else. Oh, okay. Okay, the mini. Okay. I see. I don't know if they have that then. That's all that I saw at the Hobby Lobby here in town. I live in a small town, rather small town. I'd say our population is about 7,000, so it's relatively small. I'm trying to make a little decoration here. I tied it in the back, and then I kind of tied it again, sort of in the front, and did a little thing. Oh, okay. Well, for goodness sakes, you've been making bows for a long time. For a long time. Do you ever, when we first came on and I was holding these up, I was shocked to see you when you came on, so Deb. So, do you ever do that kind of stuff once in a while? I think this makes a beautiful pair of earrings. I'm assuming that's what they're supposed to be. I found that in the back wall at the Hobby Lobby, and they're really, really pretty because I like those colors. And all I have to do is find the little hook things to put the fish hooks on them, and that's the same thing here, except these are gold. So I will have to get some gold ones. These are silver. And I just use these little, I found that I could use these little pliers that I used to cut my greenery and stuff. But I thought that was kind of really neat for those. They were $11.99. I mean, they had been $11.99. I would have never bought them, but they were $2.99. So, and they're not too heavy. They're kind of a plasticky kind of stuff, resin, I guess you would call it, or some type of thing like that. I don't know what I did with the other ones, but I had those tigers. But one is silver and one is gold. So I wondered if that's the reason they were 99 cents, because they found one of each and sold them. So anyway, I guess you could make some keys. Those are little wood pieces. Those were back there too. I found, these. One's silver and one's gold. They're 99 cents. They were only $3.99 before, but I'm not sure. I guess it's just, I don't know if anybody would know it. Okay. But they'd be okay. They'll be okay. And then I just kind of, in my later years, and since we've moved here, somehow I've gotten to like leopard and that animal prints like that. I have no idea where that came from, because I never cared for it before. And I'm 75. I never cared for that. And now I do like it. So let's put a quick little bow on here and get this done. And I probably don't need, I put too much glue. I didn't need all that glue. I did not need all that glue. I'm going to turn my little gun off here. Okay, so I wanted to leave the twine hang because it's kind of a me thing here. The twine that I put on here to tie my bow with. I just kind of thought it would be just a little extra foo-foo on there. So there we have it. So now that's a really simple, easy project for the club. I will go back and staple this on the back because I'm not going to trust that glue, but you kind of get the idea. I think the green on the jute just kind of brings in this green. So I hope you like it. It was a quick, easy little thing. I talked more and took more time chatting than it would take to make. There again, I hope that you'll keep me in your mind for coming back to visit when I go live. I'm going to try to do some short videos as well. I'm trying to keep myself going because I went kind of like way down. And so then it was hard to come back live. It was hard to get the nerve, the nerve to come back live because I'm not like, I'm not good at it. I mean, I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant. I'm not supposed to say that kind of negative stuff. I'm not used to it. I mean, it's not something that I've done a lot of. I think you have to get really comfortable behind the camera. And, well, you could do it. You could do it. But I'll tell you what, Deb, videos are so much easier for me. I can put the camera up there just like this and make a project, stop it and start it. And then I have an editing thing. And I can do short videos and do voiceovers, and they come out a lot better. And you can do some that you can do reels. I mean, you can shorten them enough to do reels. So I say and I kind of get all tongue-tied. And if I let my mind go off track, I want to have that appeal with the audience that I'm comfortable with them. So that's going to take a while, I think. Yes, and I've done that with my card making, with my hands. I've done that years ago. I did that a little bit. I have an Archon setup over there that I could use. I have way more than I need. Way more than I need. But this is pretty simple. What I've got is nothing fancy. I did buy a $5 ring light from the Dollar Tree Plus, and another tripod, or another little tripod to hold my camera, and I have them all taped together, and there's the ring light. I'm going to turn it off right now because it's kind of like not necessary. You can see me anyway, I think. Anyway, so I taped it, and it will hold my camera, and I can sit it to the side and work on my turntable here, and I did that a couple of times. I don't know if the ring light is absolutely necessary, but what I see is that you see it in my glasses, and so I think that deters from the thing, as long as your lighting is okay. And I do need to change the type lights that I have, but I think they work okay. Keep considering it, then well, that's okay. You could start out, do something, just video your well, I video just this part. I bring that tripod down and just video this, mostly hands, but you can see me back there working. And then I do voiceover, but I've seen a lot of people do it that way too. I mean, there's so many setups to do it. I personally am not gonna go out there and spend any more money trying to do this right. I've either got it or I don't. And it's like I've decided. I have this beautiful work table. It's a Husky work table. I won it in my group from a challenge. We had a challenge, and with our team leader, and it was a spin of the wheel win, but this is a big win. So I need to make use of this, and I need to make this work for me. My little room was perfect until I've brought so much stuff into it now that we're going to try and we're going to move on to the side porch and weatherize it so that I can take some of this stuff like my ribbons and all that outside. And thank you. Yes, that was a great win. It was a blessing. It was a blessing. I have a wonderful leader, and if you've been out here and out and about, you probably might know who she is, Debbie Westbrooks. She has been a super person that I signed under. I mean, I was just drawn to her, and she's got that camera thing. She's got that thing. She said she's been doing refinishing and restyling and refurbishing for many years, but she's got that appeal. She's got that good Southern Alabama appeal. But anyway, you know what, Deb? I want to thank you so much for joining me. It was I think probably you and me, but that's okay. Hopefully it'll replay and it'll get out there. I think when you go on, when there's a lot of other figures that are videoing it or doing their lives at the same time, there's, that's maybe a wrong time to do it. I think that, right. I lose track of where you're at. Sorry. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it very much. And you're the first person that I've really had a conversation with when I've been doing this. I've sometimes haven't been able to see conversations. So this time I could. I didn't look at it on my iPad either. So I was looking up here on my phone at it. So, and I know they're delayed. I know that the responses are delayed, but this is the first time I've really had a conversation. So I enjoyed that. Thank you very much. And you go and have a good evening. You still have a lot more evening left than I do. And I'm going to go and join my husband in the living room and probably have a bowl of ice cream. Neither one of us need ice cream, but we like to do that. He's 82 and I'm 75, and we're old. We're old. We like to do that kind of stuff. I used to say I'd never do that. I'd be out having a good time at night, but no, not hardly. Anyway, small town, sidewalks roll up. We're fun. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and have a great sleep tonight. Rest well, and wake up refreshed tomorrow, and hope your rest of your week is good. Bye-bye.